back, everybody. Another episode of 2G's Bourbon Talk. I'm George. It's my dad, George.
Hello, everybody.
So today we're going to do a little reveal of the Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary release. And then we're going to also do the Maker's Mark. It's their wood stave finished spring collection edition. So we'll start out with the 101 Wild Turkey. It's a little bit lower in proof, and then we'll move on to the Maker's Mark. The Wild Turkey, it's an 8-year.
Yeah.
I think that's the oldest. I think that's the oldest 101 they ever come out with. I think. And then going like with the Maker's Mark, that's what 108, and it's a anywhere between a 6 and a 7 year, and then when they put the 10 staves in the barrel to age it, to give it more oak or whatever, flavor or whatever you want to call it, I think it's 9 weeks. They add the 10 staves, different staves, and they're all different. They're so you got 3 of baked American and 2 they put in of seared French oak, and then 4 of the Maker's Mark 46, and then they do some other French oak stuff and some toasted French oak stuff. So it adds up to 10. They just, I think that was designed for like when people go to the distillery, they let you do your own selection, and I think that's what like it's a fine wine and good spirits pick. So Pennsylvania fine wine and good spirit pick. So that's what they did. They probably went down and picked whatever staves they wanted and got a bunch of bottles, cases and cases probably.
I'm sure.
So I've been waiting on this Wild Turkey for a while, for like 6 months now. It
That's the
finally
one
came
thing
out.
he was saying about it.
Yep.
He's seen it, and
I called him. He didn't see it.
no, he said he's seen a bottle of Wild Turkey, but he never seen it before, online or something.
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say that to me. I called him when I found out. Adam called me and told me it was in Williamsport. I didn't even know it was there. I just went down and got him one and got one while I was down there. But yeah, I'm excited to try it. Everybody that's reviewed it says it's really good. So, and I'm a Wild Turkey fan, so I'm sure I'll like it. So might as well get after it then, huh?
Yep, sounds like a winner to me. That's what I'm here for.
Wow, I get a lot of like brown sugars on this.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's unusual for Wild Turkey to me.
Yeah.
I'm usually just like straight, like sweet and sour for me. A lot of brown sugar and some oak. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely pretty good.
Yeah, I get a lot of brown sugar right up front, and a little citrus on that too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Usually I don't get the citrus when I taste, but yeah, I did get something there.
It's pretty good for $48 or $49.
Yeah, I hope this is better. That's a good one too.
They usually do a pretty good job on that.
That was like $80, I think, for that.
Bourbon's coming down now, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they're saying.
Those people were going after it. But I don't know. Charlie went over. I called and told him they had Buffalo Trace in the Lock Haven store, and he said, "I'll be right over." So, I'm sure he went over.
That's like brown sugar, a lot of brown sugar, and then it goes into that quintessential sweet and sour to me. There's something there. It's fruity. I mean, it's got some sweet fruit to it on the back side of it. And it stays
like
with you.
Orange to me.
It might be orange.
Yeah.
It's not lemon or anything like that.
No,
it's a citrus, but it's like an easier citrus. Fruit flies are back, but every time you pour something, here they come.
Yep. Well, they want to be in the show.
Got to get some too. All right, you want to move on to the other one? See how it is.
I better do that one more.
That's a good one. I'm impressed. That's way better than just regular 101 wild turkey. I think the regular 101. I think it's only 4 to 6 year maybe. 4 and 6 years that it has in it. I'm sure.
This is tastes
So.
smells a little sweet too.
Yeah, I usually get a lot. This is a weeder, so it's going to be probably a little hotter, a little funky probably. Definitely get some oak.
Oh yeah,
Quite a bit of oak on that.
that's the first thing I noticed.
I smell the brown sugar, but it's not as heavy on the brown sugar as that first one.
You got your caramel in there too. Like
A little bit of caramel in there. Maybe some like vanilla or.
yeah, there's some vanilla, definitely some vanilla in there.
Then I get a little bit more brown sugar on that, and I get that little wheat funk to it. And then the oak. They're both really good.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Like I said, I think the turkey's a little older.
Yeah.
About a year older, maybe a year and a half older probably. And obviously it's a 70th anniversary release, so it's got to be good,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you would hope so.
I wish they'd tell you like where it was at in the rick house and stuff like that, or what rick house they did it in. But yeah, I'm sure they might. I just didn't look
They
it up.
never got back to you. Said whether they had it up or not.
Where, Dad?
Yes.
In State College?
Yeah.
No, he never said anything. I mean, I know they got it in Williamsport, them smaller stores. No one probably knows about it. I mean, no one knows the difference between.
But they must not have had much of it.
No, they did have a lot of it at other stores. Just the one I went to, the big one, it had 2 left. Was all they had. The other stores, they probably have it back on the shelf. They probably they don't even know what it is. Probably they probably just have it sitting on the shelf, and people are like, oh, 101. Okay, yeah, I don't want that. You know, who knows? Trying to see if it says anything else here. Really, it's just.
Nope. Don't think it'd be worthwhile going up to. Well, I guess I could call State College and see if they have it.
I would just run down to Williamsport on old Route 15 and get it there, or get it on off of Hepburn Street.
15.
Yeah, like get off the like you're gonna go on Route 15, old Route 15. When it goes down, you can get off Foley Ave, or there's one over there by Marshall's and Wegmans is where that one off Hepburn Street is, and they did have a bunch of. We can look it up later, but
Yeah, I like that one.
I figured Lock Haven would have it for sure. I can't believe they didn't get it.
He said they would get some kind of collection thing, but it was just like small bottles.
Oh, it's probably maybe Old Foresters or something. They did one the small bottles and a box of small bottles and stuff.
I went in and they said, well, the guy said, hey, he says, come back in an hour and a half. He says, we'll have everything unloaded by then. When I went back in, that one guy's in there all the time, skinny guy. Finally he'd come out and say, hey, I got something for you.
I don't know who the skinny guy is. I just know the guy with the beard and Jamie. Little
Yeah,
guy with
little
the beard.
skinny guy. Yeah, that's one
With
of
the orange
out.
beard.
Yeah, that stuff.
What are you talking about? What did he get you?
He got that Buffalo Trace.
Oh yeah, you're a tater. That's all you've been buying is Buffalo Trace products.
That's
You
all I
poo-pooed
can get.
for a long time.
That's all I can get. I figured, hey, if somebody
It's not
wants
all
them,
you
hey.
can get. You just got to go somewhere else.
Oh yeah. I figured, hey, I'll see if they get it in Lock Haven. Hey,
Yeah,
I hate
more
going to
stuff.
places and far away and not getting nothing.
which one do you think is the better one?
Oh, I don't know.
Mm.
That definitely
That's so
pretty
good.
smooth.
Yeah, you can get some oak on the backside of that too. Good viscosity on that.
This one got a little more hug to it, but it's still not hard to drink. That's for sure. Matter of fact, I think I drank more of that than I did this one.
Well, it's the wheat. That's why it's a little bit more fiery. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna edge out to the Wild Turkey.
Oh, I really like the one.
At
Yeah.
70th anniversary. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had a regular 101 just to compare it.
Yeah.
But I don't have one. Every time I get it, that's what we use that for making drinks and stuff. So tough to keep stuff around, really.
Yeah. Because Christy drinks too much of it.
Yeah, she drinks all my bourbon. Yep.
Well, I have 12 sitting out on my bar.
12 what?
Bottles.
Oh.
Well, this was counting. That was number 12.
Yeah.
But I think we ought to do 24 or 16. 24 is the year.
24 is the year.
Yeah. But how would you'd have to do 6?
That's what I mean. That's why I said we would do 25 or 16 or
Well, I can tell you what I have out, and then you can say, okay, well, you bring this down, and
well, that's what you need to do. You just need to bring what you want down, and I'll put stuff up, and then we'll just compare and see what we want to do. Somehow, you know how last year we did a lot of the cask strengths intertwined with just the regular proof bourbons. I'd like to somehow not do that to make it more fair. You know what I mean?
Well, I thought you kept them out kind of like.
No, she just remember I just told her this is what we got and you choose.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She chose.
So it's her fault.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not. I guess it doesn't really matter because eventually you're going to get down to where you're going to have cask strength and you're going to have. And we're throwing in rye too. It's not going to be bourbons. We're going to put rye in there too.
I like that one.
Which one's that?
Wild Turkey.
I like them both, but I think I would edge that out for sure.
Yeah.
They're different though. I mean, that Weeder's different, and I like Maker's Mark a lot, but I think Jimmy Russell wins this one, actually.
Yep.
He deserves it after 70-some years.
Oh, yeah.
You know? He's
He
got...
started when he was, 2 then?
Yeah.
What, 72 now?
And no, he's probably... Man, he's got to be in the 90s.
Is he still around?
Yeah. I think he was down there. I think he was signing these when they were giving them away down there at their distillery.
Oh, wow.
He's old. Well, yeah, I mean, if you guys can get it, don't get it because I can't get it if you keep buying it. So don't get it. No, you can get it. It's definitely worth. I mean, I bought 2 bottles and it came to $103, and then ends up being like $53 a bottle with tax, which is it's good.
Yeah.
You know what else I've seen down there? That Knob Creek. That's Knob Creek. Is it Bourbon X?
Oh.
That it's bourbon. It's got like 9 or 10-year-old bourbon and then 7 or 8-year-old rye. And it's a mixed, like kind of like Wild Turkey does with Masters Keeps.
Oh, is that the Williamsport one?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they only had 3 bottles left, and I'm like, oh boy, I would really like to have that for sure. But there's other places will get it too, probably. And you know, it's a Jim Beam product. A lot of people don't even mess with stuff like that.
No,
Not
they're
Creeks or
Buffalo
they're
Trace.
just like you, either taters and yeah.
That's it. That's all they get here at our store. The
Not
Buffalo
really.
Trace products. They did get the 4 Roses that time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the bottles I have out.
Did they ever get another batch of that in or no?
No.
No. I think Williamsport got 2 different batches of that in. and they just got another batch of the 18 year Knob Creek. What else did I just see down there? Something else I just seen. They just got. Oh, I told you that C924.
What? Brandon Duck, he was out in Tennessee. And he took a video of this one store, and they had anything and everything you could think of.
Oh, I'm
in
sure.
that store.
They probably wanted you to pay for a lot for it too.
Yeah.
Chad Majors he texted me and I got to text him back. He asked me what is one of my favorite bourbons on my bucket list. He's flying out to meet his son Aiden, and then they're going to drive back from Arizona cross country. So he's going to stop. He said he's going to stop a lot of places, see what he can find. I don't even know what to tell him. It's like, just call me. Call me and I'll let you know if I want it, because
take a video.
It's a pretty dangerous game. Just saying, hey, I want this, bring it back, and then he's like, hey, $800. I'm like, no, I don't want that now.
Well, too late now. You said you wanted stuff. Yeah, they're both really good.
Yeah,
I'd have to give it a Wild Turkey. It's a little smoother.
Yeah, it has a really nice finish. It lasts a long time.
Yeah, it does.
So good job again, Jimmy Russell.
Yes.
Killing it still. That's all I have tonight, Dad. We're gonna get around and get our next series thing here going. So everybody have a good Friday night and God bless.
Night, everybody.